हाँ, स्टार्ट कीजिए सर। आप खरवर सर, स्टार्ट
Okay,
कीजिए
sir.
आप।
Okay, sir. Most welcome of everyone, all of you students. Today we start our lesson 2.4, an epitome of courage. An epitome of courage. In the last period, Mr. Sir explained this lesson. Today we come to the point warming up chit chat. This lesson is about Dr. Stephen Hawking, who became an epitome of courage. Epitome of courage means साहस की साक्षात प्रतिमूर्ति। वो कैसे बने, इसके बारे में इस लेसन में बताया गया है। लेट वी स्टार्ट फ्रॉम द चिट चैट। A strange truth: handicapped are those who refuse to take up challenges, even with all their senses and physiology in perfect condition. Understand and discuss the above truth. बहुत सारे लोग स्वस्थ रहते हुए भी जो है चुनौतियों का सामना नहीं करते हैं। इस पर हमें थोड़ा सा डिस्कस करना है। ओके, द पीपल हु आर नॉट रियली डिसेबल्ड mentally or physically, this truth is about the people who are mentally and physically perfect but avoid taking challenges, hesitate or neglect doing something challenging. But some reasons they are not ready to change their attitude or fixed ideas. They don't wish to change their mindset and stick to their passive and inactive attitude. How can you encourage? ऐसे लोगों को आप encourage कैसे करेंगे? How can you encourage such people to change and become confident? Discuss at least 4 to 5 ways. हमें इस पर जो है विचार करना है। First of all, know his mindset and know his handicaps and obstacles. Then take to him in friendly manner and give examples of successful persons who faced the challenges, and advise him to be brave, courageous, and active. Help him in the fields where he lacks. Okay, I think you understood. And come to the next point. There are pleasant and polite ways of referring to people with physical and mental disabilities. Fill in the table below. Previously used term and new polite terms. New polite terms: visually challenged. What is the previously used term? Blind. For the visually challenged, here come blind, and next deaf. Second term deaf, previously used term. And what is the new polite term? Hearing impaired. Okay. And third new polite term is speech impaired. Speech impaired. Speech impaired. What is the previously used term? Dumb. Dumb. And next fourth, mad. Mad. What is for mad? New polite terms: mentally retarded. We can't say mad. Anybody? New polite word terms: mentally retarded. And last fifth, lame. For the lame word, new polite terms: physically handicapped. Okay, I think you understood this. And next question, question number 2. Read the beginnings and complete the story in your own words. Sumit, the son of a shoemaker, was a highly intelligent student in a municipal school. His maths teacher called him Einstein, for he was brilliant in maths. He loved maths. Sumit wanted to study further after SSC. However, he suffered from polio and ... You have to complete this story. In the writing skill, question paper में आपके writing skill में having 5 marks, such type of questions, you have to complete the theme, the story, having 5 marks. You can write this in this way. You can write this in this way, story. Continue. Sumit. His father insisted that Sumit should help him in mending the shoes. The poor boy was not interested in his father's work. His father did not have enough money to pay for his fees, and Sumit worked for his father during daytime and joined a night college. He attended the college regularly and studied at night. He was very clever and always topped the university exams. The principal of the college was proud of him. The principal helped him to get a scholarship for higher education. Sumit could now afford to pay for his fees and expenses. He no longer had to work for his father. He devoted all his time for study and research. He won the gold medal for his performance and was sent abroad. His confidence and undaunted courage helped him to become successful in life in spite of his faults. In this way, you can write this story and you can get 5 marks. Now you come to the lesson. An epitome of courage. And epitome of courage. This is about Dr. Stephen Hawking. Dr. Hawking was born in Oxford on the 8th January 1942, and nobody could imagine that the little boy would be one of the greatest scientists of this century. He faced a great calamity with great courage and became a living legend of cosmology. As a child, he had a lot of love for music and mathematics. Oxford University did not have a course in mathematics, so he opted to study physics. At the age of 17, Stephen began to notice that he was becoming increasingly clumsy, and sometimes he fell down for no reason, and being anxious, he went to family doctor who diagnosed him as suffering from an extremely rare disease, ALS or LOU, Gehrig's, that affects the nervous system and ultimately weaken all the muscles of the body. Soon the disease left Stephen disabled, and he was continued to a wheelchair and rapidly lost the control of his hands and speech. Even after the disease disabled Stephen, he continued his doctoral research work with renewed vigor, and he studied the concept of black holes and got his PhD in the subject. He made many epoch-making statements that shook established theories. To explain the concept of Big Bang better, Stephen invented Lie algebra. In this way, Dr. Hawking is an authority on profound subjects of science. Numerous honoraries and awards have been bestowed upon him, and he is a fellow of the Royal Society and a member of U.S. National Academy of Science. He wrote many books dealing with his awesome ideas. His writing is full of wit and humor. His style is so lucid that non-scientists can also understand his writing. His book, A Brief History of Time, A Brief History of Time, A Brief History of Time is one of the best-selling books of our times. He is fully believed in his yes and in his intelligence. He did not lose his hopes even he was suffering from the disease. He believed that his life was not different from other people. He tried his best and lived life like others. He did not think about the sufferings or regret the things that prevented him from doing the things he hoped. His optimism helped him to fulfill his hopes and goals. In this way, we learn this lesson. Some people are unfortunately born with some kind of handicap, yet if they are mentally strong and determined, nothing stops them from pursuing their goals and becoming successful in life. I think you understood this lesson. Now come to the next one. English workshop. Some questions, side questions are asked to here, and you have to answer them. Question first. What did Stephen Hawking's parents know about him? Stephen Hawking's parents knew little that he would be one of the greatest scientists of this century. Next question. What is courage? साहस क्या है? Courage is a quality that doesn't make people lose heart in the face of difficulties. साहस एक ऐसा गुण है जो किसी भी चुनौतियों में, किसी भी कठिनाइयों का सामना करते समय धैर्य को नहीं खोता. Where was Stephen Hawking for studying mathematics? Stephen Hawking was sent to the University of Oxford to study mathematics. And the fourth question, what happened when he was 17? What happened when he was 17? 17 साल में उनके साथ क्या हुआ? When he was 17, Stephen noticed that he was becoming increasingly clumsy. उनका शरीर धीरे-धीरे भारी होने लगा and fell down often without any reason. और कई बार उन्हें चक्कर गिर जाते. What did his family doctor diagnose? What did his family doctor diagnose? डॉक्टर ने क्या डायग्नोज किया, क्या निदान किया? His family doctor diagnosed an extremely rare disease called ALS or LOU, Gehrig's disease that affects the whole body. And next question, what did he study about to get his PhD? He studied about black holes to get his PhD. Question number 7. In spite of no control on his body, how did Hawking express his ideas? अपने विचारों को किस तरह से व्यक्त करते थे? Hawking expressed his ideas on the computer by pressing keys with one finger. कंप्यूटर पर अपनी विचार जो है व्यक्त करते थे and he could not speak. Next question, what does the writer say about the book authored by Dr. Hawking? The writer says that Dr. Hawking's writing is full of wit and humor. उनकी जो लेख थे बहुत ही विनोद प्रिय थे and बहुत ही बुद्धिमत्तापूर्ण थे. His writing style is lucid. His language is so simple that even non-scientists can understand it easily. Okay. And now come to the English workshop. English workshop. Match the following. Match the following. Group A with Group B. First, Galileo. Galileo के लिए क्या आएगा? What is the best for the Galileo? The greatest scientist 300 years before Hawking. Hawking के 300 वर्ष पहले गैलीलियो का जन्म हुआ था. And next, the second, Dr. Stephen Hawking. Dr. Stephen Hawking, the greatest scientist of this century. C is the right for second. And for third, black holes. Black holes, the concept which helped Stephen to get his PhD. A for third, A is the right answer. And fourth, Stephen's favorite subject. Stephen's favorite subject is music and mathematics. Okay. Now come to the next point. Complete the following web chart containing the qualities of Dr. Stephen Hawking. This such type of questions having 2 marks, and you have to complete following web chart. Qualities of Dr. Stephen Hawking. What is the qualities of Dr. Stephen Hawking? Given answer: courageous, intelligent, optimistic body, and wanted, great और बहुत ही महान थे and humble. Next question. Arrange the following sentences according to the life history of Stephen Hawking. According to the आप जो पैकेज में अंडरलाइन कर सकते हैं और सीधे से लिख सकते हैं. Very simple. Here the statements are given. You have to guess first the 1942 and then grew up like an average child and a normal teenager. This is first sentence. And second, that religion. Third, Stephen, yes. Stephen decided to continue his doctoral research work with renewed vigor. Six is the H. Confined here, he worked on this is the sixth and seventh. Seventh is and a member of the U.S. National Academy of Science. Last eighth is the C. He believes that in the next millennium, science will discover the core secrets of the universe. In this way, you can write this in the serial. Okay, here is the given answer. Now come to the next. Homographs. Next question, the homographs. Homographs, pairs of words that spell and pronounce the same. ऐसे word जो जिनका pronunciation and spelling same है but having different meaning, लेकिन उनकी जो meaning है वो अलग है. Okay, in different context. तो इस तरह से for the example, watch, observe. Watch means observe and watch means device that show time, घड़ी. In this way, having two meanings of the same word in the different contexts. Use the following words in two different contexts. यहाँ पे दिया है couple, couple, affair. Couple means affair and couple means link. Okay. Mind, mind means memory and mind means idea. Space, space means होता है an empty area, खाली रिक्त स्थान. Space and space means ether. Ether means sky. Heaven. Sound, sound means wise. Sound means better. Left, left means left side and left means go away from a place. In your notebook, make pairs of sentences with any theme. Make pairs of sentences. Couple. The bowler managed to take a couple of wickets and the couple has gone for a holiday to Goa. In the first sentence, couple means number, and in the second sentence, couple is the pair. Okay. Next, mind. Mind. Her mind is different. I don't mind eating bland food. Next, space. Space, an empty area and time. Space shall make some space or notable and astronauts travel in space. Next, sound means white. The sound was too loud. Second meaning of sound is the better. The cycle was in a sound condition. Next, left. Left means left side. Ramesh left. Ramesh was lying on the left side of TV. And left, the second meaning of the left, to go away from a place. Ramesh left the house for work. Now, question number 5. Question number 5. Use the following words phrases in your own sentences. आप यहाँ पे कुछ phrase दिए गए हैं and some words phrase are given here and you have to make the own sentence. First, कुल का fate. कुल का fate means भाग्य की विडंबना. कुल का fate means भाग्य की विडंबना. By some quirk of fate, my friend got the job instead of me. In this way, you can write this sentence. And second, confined to means सीमित रहना. His duty is confined to looking after the daily accounts. Next, third C, exaggeration. Exaggeration means अतिशयोक्ति. हिंदी में अतिशयोक्ति. Exaggeration of effects can lead to rumors. Okay. Next, an epitome of means an example. An epitome of. Sindhuta is Sapkal is an epitome of courage and compassion. In this way, you can write. And millennium means Shatabdi. Millennium. A genius is born hardly once in a millennium. Okay. Now come to the next point. Expand the given themes. आपको लिखना है paragraph. You have to express your ideas. Expand the given themes. If you fall ill during your final exam, suppose you fall ill during your exam, and make use of these support fields. What to do? जो आप एग्जाम में बीमार पड़ गए तो what to do? अब क्या करेंगे? Some points are given here. Support and help. First of all, if you fall ill during your final exam, you will first contact the headmaster and inform him. Okay. And you will take a special permission and arrange for separate seating arrangements. You will ask the headmaster to permit your mother to accompany you. In this way, you can write. And your next theme, if you meet a disabled person who needs help, what to do? What is your action? What is your behavior? And whom to you contact? आप किसी contact करेंगे, आपका behavior क्या होगा? If you meet a disabled person, समझे? आप किसी दिव्यांग से मिलते हैं तो आप क्या करेंगे? First of all, you will ask the person to tell you the exact problem and the kind of help he needs. And you will take him to his house or to the hospital. Next point, if your friend is in trouble. If your friend is in trouble, body language, patience, gesture, tolerance. If your friend is in trouble, अगर आपका दोस्त परेशानी में है तो आप क्या करेंगे? If your friend is in trouble, you will observe his behavior and understand his problems. You will be patient with him and try to help him find a solution. And you will seek advice from elders if businesses. Now, last point D. If you meet a great person like Dr. Stephen Hawking, अगर आप डॉक्टर स्टीफन हॉकिंग के जैसे किसी महान व्यक्ति से मिलते हैं तो आप क्या करेंगे? What to do? What is your plan? What and how you face? How do you overcome and succeed? First of all, you will consider yourself fortunate, and you will make up your mind to face difficulties bravely and to overcome nervousness and to succeed in life. Okay. In this way, you can write your paragraph. You can expand your in the writing is such type of question are asked. Now come to the question number 7. Now come to the question number 7. You happen to meet a successful person who is a disabled. आप किसी सफल व्यक्ति, ऐसे सफल व्यक्ति से मिलते हैं जो कि दिव्यांग हैं. राइट एन इमेजिनरी डायलॉग. आपको एक डायलॉग लिखना है, इमेजिनरी डायलॉग बिटवीन यू एंड हिम. You can take support of the hints provided. Such type of questions having 5 mark long answer type question in the writing skills. Question number 5 asked in the paper, question paper, and such type of question having 5 marks. Very important. You have to write imaginary dialogue. Okay. And some hints are provided here. Introduction. First of all, introduction, welcome and greetings. Suppose आप व्यक्ति से मिलते हैं तो किस तरह से डायलॉग लिखेंगे, आप अभ्यास करिए. Do exercise and write in this way. Hello sir, nice to meet you. I have read that you have received the Sangeet Samrat award in our city. Congratulations. First of all, congratulations. Next, congratulating and honoring. तो आपसे क्या बोलेगा? Yes, you are right. Okay. Now you ask, you are confined to the wheelchair and both your legs are amputated. What made you disabled? उसका आंसर देंगे. At the age of 5, I was crippled by polio. Now you ask, I wonder how you could achieve such a great feat. Didn't you feel depressed? इस तरह से आप क्वेश्चन पूछ सकते हैं. Reason for the disability. Okay. And decision plan. Decision implementation. That is this question का आंसर देंगे. That is a long story. Music was in my blood and my father was a great classical singer. I used to listen to him since my childhood and he was my first guru. Next question, you ask, idols in life, parents, friends, support if any. Okay. With all your sufferings and this disability, what made you live a normal life and who inspired you? Who inspired you? Such type of question you can ask. Sumit, God is great. वो आपको आंसर देंगे इस तरह से. And courage is a wonderful thing. I was optimistic. Next, you ask success stories, accomplishments. Could you please tell me about your memorable day in your career as a music composer? Yes, it is unforgettable that I received my Sangeet Samrat award. Now you ask about his plan. What are your plan in future? Question का आंसर देंगे. I will continue my service to music and please my fans. Okay. Next question. You ask conclusion, final question, final message if any. What is your advice to the younger generation? Final message. Work hard and win your physical, mental calamities and don't give up and try your best to get success in life. In this way you can write your imaginary conversation. Do practice. I think you understood. Students, now come to the language study. this workshop in and come to language study. Uh, 10 marks in your exam, and very important for you, very easy and question language study. Now come to the language study. Complete the following word chain of adjective. Complete the word chain of adjective. इस तरह के क्वेश्चंस जो है क्वेश्चन नंबर लैंग्वेज स्टडी में आपको मिलेंगे। 5th क्वेश्चन, कंप्लीट द वर्ड चेन ऑफ एडजेक्टिव। इसमें एडजेक्टिव, इसमें नाउन्स, इसमें वर्ब्स। एडजेक्टिव, नाउन या वर्ब में से हो सकता है। तो आपको ये ध्यान देना है, you have to follow what type of words you have to make the chain. If he asks the adjective, you make the chain of adjective. आपको adjective बनाना है, अगर adjective है तो adjective ही बनाना है। Here, one first A, plural, C-R-U-E-L, plural. The last letter L, L से आपको adjective बनाना है। लेजी हो सकता है या लॉयल हो सकता है। लॉयल, लेजी। लॉयल लिखेंगे तो फिर लॉयल के लास्ट वर्ड से, लास्ट लेटर से लायर होगा। लायर, लायर, लायर के लास्ट लेटर से ईगर होगा। ईगर के लास्ट लेटर से रूट होगा। इन दिस वे यू कैन मेक सेंस। ओके, नाउ बी, कंप्लीट द word chain of noun. Medicine, medicine, last letter E. E से आपको noun बनाना है। Very simple. E, elephant, eagle. If you write eagle, the last letter E. E से next word elephant, elephant. Next last letter T, Tokyo, and वो से लेटर बनेगा ox. In this way you can make this chain. Now C, come to the point C, complete the following words chain of verb. Complete the following words chain of verb. Grow, grow का लास्ट लेटर क्या है? W. तो W से आप लिख सकते हैं win, work, वर्क भी लिख सकते हैं, विन भी लिख सकते हैं। इफ यू राइट विन, लास्ट लेटर इज यन। यन से क्या होगा? नोट, नोट। इफ यू राइट वर्क, तो के से क्या होगा? कीप। कीप का लास्ट लेटर पी, पी से पुट, पुट एंड टेक। इन दिस वे यू कैन राइट। नाउ द कम टू द Point D, complete the following word chain anyway. Anyway, आप यहाँ पे फ्री हैं, किसी भी तरह से आप कौन सा भी वर्ड लिख सकते हैं। ठीक है, आपको एडजेक्टिव, नाउन्स इस पर विचार नहीं करना है। यू कैन राइट एनीवे। फिजिक्स, फिजिक्स लास्ट लेटर एस, एस से क्या होगा? साइंस। सब्जेक्ट, इफ यू राइट सब्जेक्ट, सब्जेक्ट लास्ट लेटर टी, टीचर। टीचर लास्ट लेटर और से होगा रूट, रूट और लास्ट लेटर ई, रूट का लास्ट लेटर ई से होगा इंड। इस तरह से हो सकता है। इसका आंसर आपको यहाँ पे रेडीमेड नहीं है, so you can do practice and you can write easily. Now come to the next. Convert the following to exclamatory sentences of the same meaning. Convert the following to exclamatory sentences of the same meaning. यहाँ पे here given the simple sentences and you have to change this sentence in exclamatory. Exclamatory means expressing the surprise. Dr. Hawking is a very humble man. तो इसको कैसे लिखेंगे? जहाँ पे अ वेरी रहेगा वहाँ पे व्हाट एन आएगा, ठीक है, और जहाँ पे वेरी रहेगा वहाँ पे हाउ रहेगा. तो यू कैन राइट दिस, व्हाट एन हम्बल मैन डॉक्टर हॉकिंग इज, एंड लास्ट में सिंबल ऑफ एपोस्ट्रोफी. अब जो है सिंबल ऑफ एक्सप्लेनेशन. व्हाट एन हम्बल मैन डॉक्टर हॉकिंग इज, इस तरह से आप लिख सकते हैं. यू कैन राइट दिस वे. एंड next sentence, he was very clumsy. He was very clumsy. How clumsy he was? He was very simple and intelligent. He was very simple and intelligent. How simple and intelligent he was. How simple and intelligent he was. Symbol of explanation. Next, D. Courage is a truly wonderful thing. Courage is a truly wonderful thing. तो इसका होगा What a truly wonderful thing courage is. Last में sign of explanation. Now question 2B. Convert the following to interrogative question form. Convert the following. आपको नीचे दिए हुए सेंटेंस को क्वेश्चन बनाना है, क्वेश्चन में कन्वर्ट करना है. Convert the following to interrogative. You know interrogative, two types of interrogative. There are two types of interrogative, verbal and non-verbal. ठीक है, जैसे कि यहाँ पे दिया है, फर्स्ट सेंटेंसेस आर गिवन हियर. द प्रोग्नोसिस वाज बैड. द प्रोग्नोसिस वाज बैड. तो इसमें WH टाइप क्वेश्चन यू कैन आस्क WH टाइप क्वेश्चन, ठीक है. व्हाट, व्हाई से, व्हाट, व्हाई, हाउ वाज द प्रोग्नोसिस वाज. इन दिस वे यू कैन आस्क WH टाइप क्वेश्चन. How was the prognosis was. And verbal type question, यहाँ पे helping verb क्या है? Was. Wasn't the prognosis was bad. And question mark, last में question mark रहेगा. Wasn't the prognosis was bad. Next, Stephen decided to continue his research. Stephen decided to continue his research. ये past tense है, तो यहाँ पे आप who से पूछ सकते हैं. Who was decide to continue his research. And verbal type question, didn't Stephen decide to continue research. Didn't Stephen decide to continue his research. इस तरह से आप दोनों तरह के क्वेश्चन कर सकते हैं, WH टाइप क्वेश्चन और वर्बल टाइप ऑफ क्वेश्चन. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन नंबर 2B3. There are many people who display exemplary courage. There are many people who display exemplary courage. तो इसका वर्बल टाइप क्वेश्चन, WH टाइप क्वेश्चन who are display exemplary courage. And verbal type of question in this way: aren't there may people who display exemplary courage? Exemplary courage. Question mark. Now, last one, fourth. His mind would show up into space like light. His mind would show up into space like light. क्या होगा इसका? His mind would show up. Verbal type of question in this way. You can ask, wouldn't his mind show up into space like light? Wouldn't his mind show up into space like light? ये होगा. और WH type questions. WH type question होगा. His mind would show up into space. How would his mind show up into space? How से आप क्वेश्चन कर सकते हैं? How his mind would show up into space? Question mark. In this way, you can convert the following sentences into the interrogative sentence. Very simple to practice, and every question is very important. Hello.
हाँ सर.
हाँ सर. सर जी, now this lesson is finished.
हाँ बच्चों, आपको जो क्वेश्चन पूछना है आप लोग पूछ सकते हो.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Sir, in this story, we had learn Dr. Stephen Hawking, who was born in Oxford, land, and what is their parents' name?
What is the parents' name of the Dr. Hawking?
Yes, sir.
Hello, sir.
Here is not given the parents' name of the Dr. Hawking in this passage, in this lesson. You can
Hello,
search the net.
Hello, sir.
In this lesson, not given the name of the parents of
Hello, sir.
Dr. Hawking. Yes, yes.
हेलो सर, गुड मॉर्निंग. इसका आंसर नहीं बताया आपने.
हाँ बेटा.
आंसर नहीं बताए.
हाँ सर. इनके
Hello,
फादर, इनके पेरेंट्स का नाम नहीं दिया है बेटा यहाँ पे.
हेलो सर.
ठीक है.
ठीक है, ठीक.
Actually, I didn't know. I
Yes,
don't
sir.
know the name.
Okay, okay. Hello, sir.
You can search in the net.
Hello,
You
sir.
can search in Google.
हेलो
हाँ बेटा.
सर, फर्स्ट और सेकंड का स्क्रीनशॉट चाहिए.
हेलो.
क्वेश्चन आंसर.
आवाज नहीं सुनाई दे रही.
फर्स्ट और सेकंड क्वेश्चन आंसर का स्क्रीनशॉट चाहिए.
First,
हाँ सर, फर्स्ट और सेकंड क्वेश्चन का जो आपने स्लाइड दिखाया है उसका स्क्रीनशॉट लेना है बच्चों को, वो दिखाइए.
अच्छा अच्छा, ठीक है बेटा.
सर शुरू से ही दे दो एक बार.
ओके सर.
IB पटेल, कुछ पूछना बेटा?
हेलो सर.
हाँ यस.
सर थोड़ा स्क्रीनशॉट मारने का क्वेश्चन आंसर का दिखाओ ना.
दिखा रहा हूँ, एक मिनट.
हेलो सर.
क्वेश्चन का आंसर
शुरू से चाहिए स्क्रीनशॉट.
दिख रहा है
नहीं
स्टार्टिंग से.
सर, इसका आंसर.
हो गया?
हाँ सर. हाँ सर, हो गया. क्वेश्चन आंसर का चाहिए. क्वेश्चन आंसर सर नहीं दिख रहा है. फर्स्ट और सेकंड. फर्स्ट और सेकंड क्वेश्चन आंसर।
हेलो सर, आंसर नहीं बताया आपने फर्स्ट और सेकंड का। हेलो सर।
हाँ सर दिख रहा है,
हाँ यस
आंसर नहीं बताया आपने।
दिख रहा है,
सर वापस से दिखाइए, नहीं दिख रहा
आंसर
है।
बता दो सब।
हाँ सर दिख रहा है,
स्क्रीनशॉट लेना है।
सर दिख रहे हैं। हाँ सर हो गया, आगे हटाइए।
दिख रहा है बेटा?
हाँ सर। सर दिख रहा है, दिख रहा है। सर आगे का, सर दूसरा स्लाइड दिखाइए।
हेलो सर।
ओके
दूसरा स्लाइड दिखाइए।
तो
राज चौरसिया, 1 मिनट सर, दूसरा स्लाइड दिखाइए।
दूसरा स्लाइड, 1 मिनट बेटा।
सर आपका नंबर दे दो, मैं आपको हाई लिख के भेजूंगा। आप
नंबर, हेलो
हाँ सर।
हेलो, नंबर चाहिए? हाँ नंबर लिख लीजिए बेटा, 8850 777 383।
सर हेलो सर।
हेलो सर।
यस हाँ हाँ बोलो बेटा,
सर इसको
बोलो।
सर
सर,
यस
सर नंबर वापस से बोलो।
बोलो।
8850।
8888
हाँ सर, 88।
50
सर
50
हाँ सर,
777
777
83
83।
383।
हेलो सर।
सर क्या?
यस हाँ सर, 383 सर। हाँ सर बोलिए जयकर सर।
सर मैं देव बोल रहा हूँ सर।
हाँ बच्चे क्वेश्चन पूछ रहे सर, उनको उनका क्वेश्चन।
हेलो
हाँ पूछो बेटा, सर जवाब दे रहे हैं।
हेलो
हेलो
कुछ
सर।
बच्चे क्वेश्चन पूछ रहे सर, उनका आंसर दीजिए, वो पूछ रहे क्वेश्चन।
कौन सा क्वेश्चन?
हेलो सर।
राज चौरसिया पूछो।
सर इसको टेलीग्राम पे डाल देना।
समझ
मोहम्मद
में आया?
अहमद, मोहम्मद अहमद पूछो।
हो गया सर। ये
धन्यवाद सर। कारवार सर आपका धन्यवाद।
धन्यवाद सर, धन्यवाद, वेलकम।